Welcome. My name is Albert. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I will be talking about what it means to be a confident man and how it is to be an alpha. Okay? As an alpha, as a man that is confident in himself, you have to learn four things. And these are the four things that I'm going to teach you today. Okay? Now, the first thing is that you have to stop wasting your time. Your time is very valuable. So everything that you do has to be a singular focus. It has to be, so if you do anything, it has to be towards what you are trying to achieve in life. You know, anything that you do has to focus. Any time that you spend has to be worth it. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you were watching a movie, right? You're in the movie theater, you're in 30 minutes, and you just realize this movie sucks. Most people would just stay there for the next 2 hours and like, oh my goodness, this movie sucks. Complaining for 2 hours, this movie sucks. Just get up and walk out. I don't need to, 30 minutes already told me this movie sucks. I don't need to watch the rest of the movie. If I'm reading a book, 10 pages in, and I'm just like, this book is stupid. Even though I bought the book, I'll just throw it away because I don't need to waste my time. I rather waste money than waste my time because I can always make money. I can never get my time back. So that is what you have to keep in mind. If you have friends that are wasting your time, cut them off. You can make new friends. I know it sounds cold, but trust me, the one thing in life that you can never get back is your time. That is so important. Trust me. I wish this is something that I learned when I was younger, but one thing that you will never ever get back is your time. So once that is gone, it is gone. You know, think about it. However old you are right now, think about how old you were last year. You're never going to be that age again. If you were 19 last year, now you're 20, you're never going to be 19 again. If you're 30, you're never going to be 21 or 22 or even 29 ever again. It's gone, you know? So remember, whatever you choose to spend your time on, make sure it is worth it. If you are working a job that you don't like and you don't like it, and you decide to work that for the rest of your life, you just wasted the rest of your life. Think about that. Why don't you focus? I'm not saying quit your job today. You know, most people do that, but I'm not saying quit your job today, but I'm just saying, if it is a waste of your time, figure out what you want to do with your life. What is it that you feel like, okay, you know what? If I did this wouldn't be a waste of my time. Then focus every waking second, every waking minute to that goal. And then when that goal becomes more than your job, quit your job. Stop wasting your time. Tip number two, advice number two, right? This is very important. It also ties into the first point. Have a purpose in life. Have a dream that you want to follow. Have a certain focus. If you don't have that, guys, trust me, life is too precious for you to do things that you don't like to do. Figure out what your dream is, what it is that every waking moment just bugs you. That you just can't get it out of your head, and then you focus everything, your waking being, into that singular focus, into that dream. Focus. Every man that calls himself a man, that wants to be alpha, has to have a singular focus, a dream, a passion, a purpose that sets him apart from everyone else. That is like, this is what I was put on this planet for, you know? And then when you find that, you chase it with such ferocity that anybody that looks into your eyes, they're like, okay, I'm not going to mess with this guy. People need to look into your eyes and say, okay, this guy is on a mission. This guy is on a path to find his purpose. This guy is going to hit his purpose. And you know what, guys? You need to be that guy. If you consider yourself alpha, when people look into your eyes, they should see, okay, I see it. People should tremble when they look into your eyes because they know, okay, this guy knows where he is going. We should not mess with this guy. Okay? All my guys out there, number 3, Guys, please learn how to say no. I will say that again. Learn how to say no. Now, wait, I can say no. No, I mean, learn how to say no when it is hard. Have you ever been in a situation where someone asked you to do something and you said yes, only not because you wanted to do it, but because you felt it would be uncomfortable to say no? Now you have to get comfortable with uncomfortability. As a man, or as a man trying to be alpha, you need to be comfortable with uncomfortability. That's why I say you need to learn how to say no. Because if you learn how to say no, right, your time won't be wasted, right? You will always be able to focus on your purpose because nothing will be distractions for you. When something wants to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing, you just say no. Let's say you're supposed to be spending the night studying for something that you really want to do, but your friends are like, hey, let's go party, let's go to the bar. You can just say no. Oh man, come on man, you never come out with us. Yeah, that's fine. I have this thing that I need to finish, so it might be uncomfortable now, but trust me, down the road you'll be happy that you learned to say no. I mean, it might come off as selfish and as being a douche, but remember, guys, learning to say no will be helpful to you in the long run. Trust me. You know, learning to say no to things that you don't want to do, even though you might feel uncomfortable saying no, is very important, and you need to start learning how to do that. It is, trust me, vitally important to you as a man. Okay? Number 4. And this, guys, I cannot understate it as someone that wants to be more dominant. I'm speaking to you, my audience. If you say you want to be more alpha and you want to be more dominant as a man, you need to appear dominant, right? And what does this mean? You need to get in shape. You just need to, you know. Can you be dominant and be out of shape? Sure, of course. You know, there are a lot of men that are dominant, you know, and they're super out of shape. But trust me, you will feel better when you are in shape. It just like I remember when I was young and I was in high school and I was scrawny. Man, I was not confident, man. I just, for some reason, man, I was just like, oh, you know what? Always tentative, never really sure of myself. I couldn't speak to women. I couldn't even. I used to get nervous talking to new people, not even women, just talking to a new person. I used to get nervous. But then down the road, when I started working out, I started getting into better shape. You know, I started, you know, I'm like, man, my shoulders went far back. You know, where it was before, it was like kind of like scrunched over. Now, when I worked out, you know, I'm like, man, I feel good. You know, my head's held up high, my chest is all puffed out. You know, so those are the 4 advices I have for you today, guys. Get in shape. Don't waste your time, right? Don't waste your time. Always be on your purpose. Learn to say no and get in shape, guys. I mean, if not for anything else, at least you'll be healthy, okay? All right, guys. Those are the 4 things that I wanted to talk to you and touch on today to help you guys to become more alpha and more manly and dominant, okay? If you guys have any questions for me, let me know in the comment sections below. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one.